So welcome to BankerWings. Today we are going to study some most important questions for Bank of Baroda Retail Liabilities Skill to Officer exam. So as we know that it is more than 2 months since the application date is over. So exam is expected in the month of October. So I'm sorry, exam is expected in the month of November. Okay. So hall ticket may be released any time now. So we will study some most important MCQs that will be asked in the upcoming retail liabilities sales for skill to officer in Bank of Baroda. See, this video is not only important for Bank of Baroda. This is here the questions are based on banking awareness and professional awareness. So this video will also be important for upcoming Punjab and Sindh Bank and for RRB skill 2 and skill 3 exams also, because most of the questions are here based on retail liabilities which are important for Punjab and Sindh Bank as well as RRB skill 2 exam. So without wasting any time, let's move on to the let's start the video. See, as we know that in Bank of Baroda, see, quants, reasoning and English, they are of 25 marks each. Okay, 25 marks each, and you have to score 40% in each of the section. So which means you have to score 10 marks in quants, reasoning 10 marks, English 10 marks. Okay, so this is qualifying in nature though, so this is mandatory, without which you cannot clear this exam. So in case if you have not yet started practicing QRE, please start as early as possible. Okay, so in case if you want most important questions on quants and reasoning, you can comment below. So I will also come up with most important questions for quants and reasoning that are asked in Bank of Baroda exam. So we will start our video with our first question. So the first question is, deposits in dash are not covered by DICGC insurance. So which of the deposits in which of the following are not covered in DICGC insurance? Foreign banks, private banks, small finance banks, payment banks, NBFCs. See here, deposit insurance, what is DICGC? Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation, and this is a subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. So what it gives, it provides guarantee to the, it covers guarantee to the deposits of the customers. Okay, so which kind of, where these deposits are kept? If these deposits are kept in bank, that is scheduled commercial banks. So those include foreign banks, private banks, small finance banks and payment banks. So which of the following are not covered? Only deposits that are kept in NBFC are not covered. So right answer is NBFC is the right answer. Next question. What is the minimum amount insured by DICGC for each depositor in a bank? So what is the minimum amount? Option A 5 lakh, option B 1 lakh, option C 2 lakh, option D 10 lakh, and option C 7.5 lakh. So right answer is 5 lakh. Okay, so in each bank, in suppose there is a customer who is having an account in State Bank of India. So at what, up to what limit? Up to 5 lakh his deposit is covered. So now the question comes, if there is a customer, say the person A, he is having two bank accounts, one is in Bank of Baroda, another one is SBI. Now he is having 10 lakh here and he is having 3 lakh rupees here. Now tell me, what is the deposit in DICGC coverage for the customer A? So for the customer A in Bank of Baroda, he will be covered up to 5 lakh rupees, and in SBI he will be covered 3 lakh rupees. So here each bank deposit insurance is different. Okay, I mean in each of the deposits in different bank will be covered. So in maximum coverage is 5 lakh per bank. Okay, I hope you understood. Next question. Which of the following deposits are not covered by DICGC? So what are the deposits that are not covered by DICGC? So deposits of foreign governments, deposits of central government, deposit of state government, interbank deposits, all of the above. So which of the following deposits are not covered by DICGC? So deposits of foreign governments are not covered. Deposits of central government is not covered. Deposit of state governments is not covered. Interbank deposits are not covered. So the answer is all of the above. Next question. So which portal allows a customer to search for unclaimed deposits across the banks? So can you name the portal? UPI, Jansamarth, Udgam, Bheem, eCuber. What is the name of the portal? See, from the option, UPI is not a portal, Bheem is not a portal. So our options are Jansamarth, Udgam and eCuber. See, eCuber portal is used by Reserve Bank of India for repo and reverse repo transactions. Okay. So eCuber is not the right answer. So Jansamarth and options, Jansamarth and Udgam. We know that Jansamarth portal is used for applying government schemes like Mudra, PMEGP, okay, PM, FME. So the and schemes related to MSME are applied in Jansamarth portal. Hence, this is also not option. So right answer is Udgam portal. So option C is the Udgam portal. So who has launched Udgam portal? It has been launched by Reserve Bank of India. Next question. So option C is the right answer. What is the full form of Udgam portal launched by Reserve Bank of India? So what is the full form? So here are the 5 options. So which is the right answer? Right answer is option C, that is unclaimed deposits gateway to access information. So option C is the right answer, unclaimed deposits and gateway to access information. So this is the full form of Udgam. Next question. What is the rate of interest earned on current accounts? So here question is current accounts earns what interest generally? So we know that on current account no interest is paid by the bank. So zero interest. So your options are option 3%, 0%, 4%, 6% depends on the bank. So right answer is option number B, 0%. Next question. Okay. A dash is a single deposit of a substantial amount of money, typically from an institutional investor, corporation, or high net worth individual, which is subject to different regulation and interest rates than the smaller retail deposits. So, in case if you want the time to read the question, you read it again. And your options are bulk deposit, fixed deposit, retail deposit, both A and B, and none of the above. So what is the option? What is the right answer? See, dash is a deposit of substantial amount. See, keyword is your substantial amount. So substantial amount from an institutional investor, corporation, or high net worth individual. So here the clue is this is a bulk deposit. Okay, bulk deposit. So right answer is option number A, bulk deposit. Next question. As per the Reserve Bank of India guidelines, a single deposit is said to be bulk deposit if it is dash for scheduled commercial banks and small finance bank. Okay, what is the limit? Option A 1 crore, option B 2 crore, option C 3 crore, 4 crore and 5 crore. So what is the right answer? So which of the following is called, will be called as a bulk deposit? So option C 3 crore. So option C 3 crore will be bulk deposit limit for scheduled commercial banks and small commercial bank. Okay, small finance bank. Any deposit above 3 crores will be called bulk deposit. Next question. As per the RBI guidelines, a single deposit is said to be bulk deposit if it is dash for RRBs and local area banks. So in the previous slide, we have seen that for a scheduled commercial bank, what is the limit, and for in this question, we are going to study what is the limit for RRBs and local area banks. So what is the answer? Option number A, 1 crore. Remember, for scheduled commercial bank, it is 3 crore to be called as a bulk deposit, and for RRB and private local area bank, RRB and local area bank, what is the limit? It is 1 crore rupees. Okay. Next question. So here an account becomes inactive. An account becomes inactive if there are no transaction in the account for dash years. Option 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. So very easy question. So when an account becomes inactive, after 1 years of no operation. If there is no customer induced transaction in the account for 1 year, then account will become inactive. Next question. Which of the following account is required to invest in a stock market? So your options are savings bank account, current account, demat account, FRCA account, none of the above. So which account is required to invest in stock market? Suppose if you want to purchase shares, okay, if you want to purchase shares or you want to do some trading in stock market, so which account is mandatory? Demat account. Which account? Demat account. So where do we open demat account? We will open our demat account with stock brokers. Okay, can you give me example of some such stock brokers? Zerodha, Grow. Okay, so these are some famous stock brokers in India. So in case if you like our videos, please like, share and subscribe with your friends who are writing the Bank of Baroda exam. Okay, next question. Which of the following is called demand deposits? Your options: deposits in a savings bank account, deposit in current account, fixed deposit, recurring deposit, both A and B. So in the in previous one of the video, I have told you what are demand deposits. Demand deposits are those deposits which need to be paid on demand. Okay, whenever customer asks it, the bank has to pay. They are called demand deposits. Now deposits in SB accounts are called demand deposit. Current account, FD is not a demand deposit, and RD also not demand deposit, because they are fixed for a certain time. So they are time deposits. Okay, RD and FD are time deposit. So here our right answer will be option number E, both A and B. So right answer is option number E, both A, and that is deposits in SB account, deposits in current account are called demand deposits. Next question. Which of the following earns highest rate of interest for a given period of time? So here these are the accounts in which highest rate of interest is earned: savings bank account, FD account, RD account, current account. See, we know that for current account, what is the rate of interest? It is 0. For SB, that is savings bank account, it is 2 to 4%, and for RD it is usually the rate of interest on RD will be usually more than SB account. It will be around 4 to 6 to 8%, depends on the bank, and FD will be more than RD. So the highest order will be current account, will be there no interest will be paid on current account. So SB will earn more than current account, RD will earn more than SB, and FD will earn more than RD. So here question is, which of the following earns highest rate of interest? Highest rate of interest is earned by FD account. So option number B is the right answer. Next question. From the following sequence, choose the correct pair where interest paid the bank is lowest to highest. So here we have to choose the lowest interest paid on which account and highest to highest paid interest. Lowest to highest. Okay. So your options are, see here, SB account, RD account, FD account, current account. In the previous slide, I have told you that the lowest is earned on current account and current account and SB will earn more than current account and RD will earn more than SB account and FD will earn more than RD account. So FD will earn highest, current account will earn lowest. So we have to find this option. So this option is in option number C, current account, SB account, RD account and FD account. So option number C is the right answer. So this is the lowest and this is highest. Current account earns 0 interest. Okay, so SB earns more than current account, RD earns more than SB, FD earns more than RD. So our correct sequence is option number C. Next question. Fixed deposit can be made for a period of maximum of dash years. So you can make a FD for how many years? So here options are 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, 8 years and 12 years. So the right answer is option number C. You can fix an you can make an FD for a maximum of 10 years. See, in case if you like our video, please don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Next question. Fixed deposit can be made for a minimum period of. So in the previous question we have seen maximum time and here we are going to study what is the minimum number of days and FD can be made. So option number A 7 days, option number B 8 days, option number C 10 days, option number D 14 days, option number E 15 days. So for how many days we can do a FD? It is minimum of 7 days. So option number A is the right answer. Next question. Interest on savings bank deposits is calculated on dash basis. Your options are monthly basis, quarterly basis, yearly basis, daily basis and depends on the bank. So interest on SB account is calculated on daily basis. So option number D is the right answer. So rate of interest on your SB account is calculated on daily basis. So option number D is the right answer. Next question. Changes have been made to nomination rules under Banking Laws Amendment Act of 2025 and these changes come into effect from. So here recently Government of India had made some changes to banking laws, banking laws. So and these changes going to come into effect from which date? So 1st October, 1st of December 2025, 1st of January 2026, 1st of November 2025, 31st of December 2025. So here right answer is your option number D, that is 1st of December 2025. Next question. As per the nomination rules under Banking Laws Amendment Act 2025, customer may nominate up to dash person either simultaneously or successively. So what does that mean? So how many person he can nominate? Option number A 4, 5, 10, 6, 8. So which is the right answer? Option number A 4. So a person can nominate maximum up to 4 persons. Okay. Next question. For a deposit accounts customer is free to choose dash kind of nomination as per the nomination rules under Banking Laws Act 2025. Successive nomination, simultaneous nomination, successive nomination, both A and B, either A or B, or as per the wishes of the nominee. Here the question is saying as per the recent amendment, a deposit account customer means a customer who is holding SB account or RD account or FD account or even current account is free to choose dash kind of nomination, simultaneous nomination or successive nomination, or both A and B, either A and B. What is the answer? Here option number C, both A and B. So a person is free to choose simultaneous nomination or successive nomination. So what do you mean by successive nomination and simultaneous nomination? So what do you mean by successive nomination and simultaneous nomination? So what do you mean by simultaneous and successive nomination? See, simultaneous nomination means, let us take an example. Suppose there is a person, Rahul is there. He has invested. He has a total of 1 lakh rupees in his bank account. Now, in case if Rahul dies, he can nominate 4%. So he can divide this amount, this 1 lakh rupees among 4 persons, because the maximum amount, maximum nominees are 4 persons as per the law. So here he can divide share of 4 persons, each will be 25%. Like he can make each person get 25%. So this is simultaneous nomination. Or he can also make first person get 20%, second person get 20%, third person get 40%, or fourth person get 20%. Here the total should be 100%. So suppose if Rahul dies, so how much will the first person get? First person will get 25%, that is 25 lakh. Second person, sorry, 25,000. Second person 25,000. Third person to 25,000, and fourth person 25,000. This is simultaneous nomination. Okay. And in the second case, here first person will get 20,000, second person will get 20,000, third person will get 40,000, and fourth person will get 20,000. So in case Rahul dies, these 4 nominee will be given the amount in this order. Okay. So here he can nominate at max 4%. Okay. Now, what do you mean by successive nomination? In successive nomination, he nominates like this. Suppose if Rahul dies, the 1 lakh should go to his wife. If wife also dies, that if wife also died, then his amount should go to his son. If son also gone, then this amount should go to his daughter. So this is what we call as successive nomination. I hope you got what you mean by simultaneous and successive nomination. Next question. As per the banking nomination rules, under Banking Laws Amendment Act of 2025, only dash kind of nomination is allowed for articles in safe custody and safe lockers. See here, for lockers, what kind of nomination is allowed? So the answer is successive nomination. So suppose if you have kept some articles or some in your locker, okay, you can only make successive nomination, which means that suppose there is a person, okay, suppose there is a person whose name is Divya, and she has kept her gold in lockers. Now she can nominate her persons like this. First she can nominate her husband, okay, and then her son, and then her daughter. So what does this mean? This means that the if this person who has invested is no more, then her husband will be allowed to operate the locker. If this person is not there, then son will be allowed to open the locker. If this person is not there, then daughter will be allowed to open the locker. So this is what the nomination rules mean. This is what the successive nomination means. So for lockers, only successive nomination is allowed. Next question. Depositor may nominate up to 4 persons or specify the share or percentage of entitlement for each nominee ensuring that total equals 100% and enabling transparent distribution amongst all the nominees. This is dash kind of nomination. So if you want to read this question, I will give you 1 minute. Please read this. So here your options are. So I told you, when amount is distributed equally, or that amount equals 100%, that is called simultaneous nomination. So option A is the correct answer. See, this is an important question because this has been recent amendments made by the government, and this was also on RBI website. So at least we expect 2 to 3 questions from this topic. Okay, next question. As per the recent RBI circular, which of the following banks are included in the Integrated Ombudsman Scheme of 2021? So recently, Reserve Bank of India added some new banks. So which are those? State cooperative banks, central cooperative banks, chit funds, NBFCs with asset size less than 100 crore. So which are the following banks are included in the Integrated Ombudsman Scheme of 2025? So recently RBI has included state cooperative banks and central cooperative banks, and NBFCs with more than 100 crore are already there in the integrated ombudsman scheme. They are already there. Okay, so the new entries are option number A, state cooperative banks, and option number B, central cooperative banks. So here right answer is option number E, only A and B. Next question. Recently, Reserve Bank of India recognized FIDC. So, what is the full form of FIDC? Finance Industry Development Council, as a SRO for NBFCs. Okay. So, what is the full form of SRO? So, I read it again. So, RBI has recently recognized FIDC, that is Financial Industry Development Council, as an SRO for NBFCs. Then, what is the full form of SROs? Self-regulatory organizations, self-repeated organizations, socially recognized organizations, self-recognized organizations, none of the above. So what is the right answer? Option number A, self-regulatory organization. See here, FIDC full form is also important. What is FIDC? Financial Industry Development Council, and it is an self-regulatory organization for what? NBFCs. Okay, so the question may be asked, so which is the self-regulatory organization for NBFCs? It is FIDC. The full form of FIDC may be asked because it is recently in news. It becomes very important. Okay, next question. Which of the following action will not prevent an account becoming dormant? So here are the 4 options. So when account becomes dormant, so which of the following action will not prevent an account becoming from dormant? Simply, whenever an transaction is not induced by the customer, it should be induced by the customer, then only account will remain in active. If the transactions are induced by the customer, then account will remain active. If the customer is not inducing the customer is not doing any kind of transaction for 1 year or 2 year, then account becomes dormant. For 1 year it becomes inactive, for second year it becomes dormant. So here options are withdrawing money, depositing money, writing a check, bank crediting interest, or using ATM. So which of the following will not prevent? So what is the right answer? Option number D, because here all the other options are induced by the customer. Only bank crediting the interest is induced by the bank. Okay, it is induced by the bank, and all other options are induced by customer. Hence option D becomes your right answer. Next question. What is the purpose of DEAF fund created by Reserve Bank of India? What is the purpose? So your options are: option number A, to provide loans to defaulter; Option number B, to promote digital banking. Next option, park unclaimed money until claimed by depositors. Option number D, fund bank mergers. Option number D, subsidize interest rates. Okay, first of all, what is the full form of DIF? D means depositor, E means education, A means awareness. Okay, awareness, and F means fund. Okay, so depositor, education, awareness, fund. So what is the purpose? So option number C, so park unclaimed money until claimed by the depositors. Next question, what is the maximum amount of unclaimed deposit that can be claimed using Udgam at a time? So what is the maximum limit that can be claimed from the Udgam portal? So what is the answer? Option number A, 50,000. Option number B, 1 lakh. Option number C, no monetary limit. Option number D, 5 lakh. Option number E, only interest can be claimed. So what is the right answer? Option number C, no monetary limit. So there is no monetary limit to claim from the Udgam portal. So next question, who can reactivate a dormant bank account? So who can reactivate a dormant bank account? Here your options are: Reserve Bank of India can reactivate, only nominee can reactivate, account holder after KYC, auditor, or income tax department. So very easy question, who can reactivate? It is account holder with the help of KYC. So he has to bring his Aadhaar card, PAN card, and then one photo. So and you, if the specimen, he has changed his signature, then specimen card, specimen signature, then you can reactivate the dormant account. So here right answer is option number C. Next question, what are blue chip stocks? What are blue chip stocks? Very easy question. Your options are: shares of new startups, highly speculative stocks, shares of well established companies with strong performance, stocks traded only in for foreign exchanges, low price high volume stocks. So what are blue chip stocks? See, blue chip stocks are, these are the shares of very large companies. Okay, very large companies, which are like failure of these companies are almost nil. Okay, like chances of failure are very less, and here they are assumed to be safer options. Okay, so hence the your option answer will be, what are blue chip stocks? Your option number C will be the right answer. So here this will be your right answer: shares of well established companies with strong performance. Next question, which of the following is true regarding nomination in bank accounts? So your options: option number A, it overrides legal heirs rights, it is legally binding like a will, it ensures smooth transfer but does not override succession laws, only minor can be nominees, it is mandatory for all accounts. See here, very tricky question and also important question. See here, the right answer is option number C. See, nomination is only made the main purpose of the nomination is the smooth transfer of the funds. However, that do not override succession laws. Okay, so still succession laws are above the nomination rules. So here option number C is the right answer. So nominee can only take the amount, but however he cannot own that amount. Okay, in simple words, he can claim that amount, but he cannot own that amount. So next question, Rahul is financially prudent person. He is doing an SIP of 10,000 rupees per month in a mutual fund for his kids education. Now what is the full form of SIP? So here options are: systematic investment period, series investment plan, systematic investment plan, series investment period, step up interest period. So what is SIP? Simple. Option number C, systematic investment plan. Option number C, systematic investment plan. Next question. What is the maximum balance limit allowed per customer in a payment bank account? Suppose if you are having a payment bank account, and what is the maximum deposit that you can make in that account? So 25,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 5 lakh, and no limit. So here right answer is option number C, 2 lakh rupees. So you can make payment of up to you can make deposit of up to 2 lakh rupees. Option number 2. See here, before going to the exam, you study payment banks and small finance bank very carefully. So here, which committee recommended payment banks? Which committee recommended? It is Nachiket More committee. Okay, and how many payments banks are there in India? And what are the things that the payment bank can do? Payment bank cannot lend, it cannot issue credit card. And what is the minimum amount required to establish a payment bank? It is 100 crores. Okay, so these facts you remember. Okay, and similarly for the small finance banks. Next question. Which of the following is an incorrect statement about payment banks? So here we have to find out the incorrect statement, okay, which is wrong. So your option number A, payment banks can provide internet and mobile banking. Yes, they can provide. Option number B, payments banks can distribute insurance and mutual fund products. Yes. Payment banks can issue credit card. No, because they cannot lend or they cannot issue credit card. So payment banks must maintain CRR and SLR. Yes. Payment can accept deposit. Yes. Okay, so here the right answer is option number C. So the next question. The number of RRBs reduced from dash to dash after implementation of one state one RRB scheme of Government of India. So how many RRBs were there initially and how many are there at present? So the right answer is option number A. Earlier there were 43. After implementation of one state one RRB scheme, now number of RRBs has been reduced to 28. Next, which committee recommended the formation of small finance banks? So which committee? Small finance bank has been recommended by Usha Thorat committee. So Usha Thorat committee has recommended formation of small finance bank. So option number C is the right answer. Now small finance bank has been recommended by Usha Thorat. Okay, which committee recommended payment banks? Which committee recommended payment banks? It is Nachiket More committee. Nachiket More committee recommended formation of small finance banks. So here for this question, right answer is option number C. Next question. Who regulates the UPI system in India? What is the full form of UPI? Unified Payment Interface. Who regulates it? So your options are SEBI, RBI, NPCI, IRDI, TRAI. So right answer is option number B, Reserve Bank of India. And don't get confused. See, UPI is owned by NPCI. Okay, NPCI, but all the regulations are regulated by Reserve Bank of India only under Payment and Settlements Act of 2007. Okay, so the right answer is option number B. Next question. Who regulates PPF in India? What is PPF? Public Provident Fund. So who regulates PPF? RBI, SEBI, Ministry of Finance, PFRDA or IRDI. So PPF is regulated by Ministry of Finance. So option number C is the right answer. Next question. What kind of charge involves transfer of rights under a life insurance policy or its receivables? Okay. So here, what kind of charge involves transfer of rights under life insurance policy or its receivables? So your options are pledge, assignment, hypothecation, mortgage, and indenture. So here right answer is your option number B, assignment. Okay. Next question. What type of banking focuses on providing banking services to individual customers? See here, keyword is individual customers. What is the kind of banking called? Your options are retail banking, corporate banking, investment banking, offshore banking, and universal banking. So what is the right answer here? Here right answer is retail banking, because retail banking serves individual customers. So can you give me example of some retail loans? Retail loans. Your retail loans are car loan, housing loan, okay, and personal loan. And retail liabilities. So these are usually loans or assets, okay, retail assets. And retail liabilities. Retail liabilities, FD, RD, deposit in SB account, deposit in current account. Okay, so these are called retail liabilities. Next question. Which two banks merged with Bank of Baroda to form third largest public sector bank in India in 2019? So what are the banks that have merged in 2019? So which two banks merged with Bank of Baroda? So your Bank of Baroda. Okay. Which are the two banks? One is Vijaya Bank and another one is Dena. Okay. Remember, Dena and Vijaya Bank merged with Bank of Baroda. So here right answer is your option number C. Next question. So you read this question. I'm giving you 1 minute. So I hope you have read. So what is the option? Your options are, and can you guess the correct answer? I read it for you. Dash is a company registered under Companies Act of 1956 or Companies Act of 2013 and engaged in a business of loans and advances and acquisition of shares, stocks, bonds, debentures, securities issued by Government of India or local authority, other marketable securities of a like nature, leasing, hiring, purchasing, etc. as their principal business, but does not include any institution whose principal business is that of agricultural activity, industrial activity, purchase or sale of goods other than securities, or providing any services and sale, purchases, or construction of immovable property. See here, the clue lies in the first line itself. Okay, it is registered under Companies Act of 1956 and engaged in a business of loans and advances. So here you need not to read other things. You can guess the answer from here. So what is it? It's the definition of NBFC. Okay, it's a definition of NBFC. NBFC is a company registered under Companies Act and it does the business of loans and advances. Okay, so your right answer is option number C, NBFC. Next question. NBFCs are doing functions similar to the banks, and which of the following differences between banks and NBFCs is incorrect? Here he is saying incorrect. So your options are So for what is the first statement says, NBFCs cannot accept demand deposits, right? NBFCs do not form part of payment and settlement system and cannot issue checks drawn on itself, right? Deposit insurance and credit facility of DICGC is available to depositors of NBFC. So here the wrong one is option number 3 is the third one, because DICGC insurance is not available for NBFCs. So that insurance is not available for NBFCs. So here the right answer is your option number E is the right answer. That is, only third statement is wrong. Next question. NBFC P2P means. So what do you mean by NBFC P2P? Here asking what is the full form of P2P. P2P means peer to peer. Okay. So option number D is the right answer. NBFC P2P means peer to peer. Next question. Suppose NBFC defaults in repayment of a deposit. Depositors can approach which of the following? Suppose you have deposited some money in NBFC and it fails to repay you. Then where you can complain? So your options are NCLT, Consumer Forum, or file a civil suit in court of law. So your options are all the three, only one and two. They can complain to RBI or they can complain to local police station. So here right answer is option number 1, that is all 1, 2 and 3, which means suppose if NBFC defaults in repayment of its deposit, then you can complain either in NCLT or Consumer Forum or any local court. You can file a complaint against a NBFC. So your right answer is option number 3. So if a NBFC is defaults, then there are 3 options. Either you can go to NCLT, or you can go to Consumer Forum, or you can go to any court. Okay. Next question. What is the full form of AEPS? So your options are Aadhaar enabled payment system, automated electronic payment system, Aadhaar electronic payment service, automated enabled payment service, Aadhaar enabled processing system. So what is the full form of AEPS? Option number A, that is Aadhaar enabled payment system. Remember, very important question. Aadhaar enabled payment system. Option number A is the right answer. Next question. What is a VPA in the context of UPI? What is the VPA? What is the full form of VPA? So your options are virtual payment app, virtual pay agreement, virtual payment address, verified pay account, value payment account. So what is the full form of VPA in the context of UPI? It is virtual payment address. Next question. The maximum per transaction limit for UPI Lite is. What is the maximum per transaction limit for UPI Lite? Per transaction, okay. Per transaction, okay. For every transaction, what is the limit? 200, 500, 1000, 2000 and 5000. So answer is option number A, 200 rupees. Next question. What is the full form of QR in QR code? What is the full form of QR? Quick resolution, quick read, quick response, quick record, query result. So option number C, quick response is the right answer. What is the full form of QR? It is quick response. Next question. If the ATM dispenses cash but transaction is reverse, the bank must resolve the issue within. So it simply says that if the customer went to the ATM and cash is not delivered or cash is not dispensed, then that customer must be resolved within how many days? That issue must be resolved within 7 calendar days. Okay, it must be resolved within 7 calendar days. Next question. Which of the following is a liability product of a bank? We have already discussed. So which of the following is a liability product? Option number A, FD, crop loan, loan to MSME, deposit by central government, only A and D. See here, FD is a liability product and deposit is a liability product. Okay, crop loan is an asset, loan is an asset. So your option number both A and D are correct. So liability product are FD and deposit by central government. So option number E, only A and D. Next question. So Dash is providing financial services like savings bank account, insurance, pension to weaker section of the society at affordable cost. So here Dash is providing financial services like savings bank account, insurance, pension to weaker section of the society at affordable cost. So your options are financial exclusion, financial inclusion, digital inclusion, financial literacy, financial awareness. Very easy question, simple question. It is financial inclusion. It is a definition of financial inclusion. So what is financial inclusion? Financial inclusion is providing financial services to weaker section of the society at a affordable cost. So your option number B is the right answer. Next question. Mutual funds in India are regulated by. So who regulates mutual funds in India? Your options: RBI, IRDI, NPCI, SEBI, SIDBI. So mutual funds in India are regulated by SEBI. Okay, it is regulated by SEBI. Next question. What is NPV in terms of mutual funds? What is NPV? Net present value. Okay, NPV means net present value. Suppose if you invest in a mutual fund, okay, suppose I am investing 1000 rupees in mutual fund. So in if you purchase shares, their shares will be allotted. In mutual funds, what will be allotted? You will be allotted units. Say I have purchased 1000 rupees and I have that mutual fund has allotted 10 units, and value of each unit is, say, value of each unit is 100 rupees. Okay, this 100 rupees is called net present value. Okay, so suppose let us say I have invested in HDFC mutual fund. Okay, there is a mutual fund which is run by HDFC Nifty 50. Okay, I have invested in Nifty 50. This is the name of a mutual fund. Okay, here I have purchased a mutual fund for rupees 1000 rupees. How many units allotted to me? There were 10 units this mutual fund has allotted, and value of each unit is 100 rupees, because I have invested 1000 rupees, and this 100 rupees is called NPV. What is NPV? Net present value. Next question. Okay, Dash is the term or technology to deliver financial services or products to consumer. This could be in the areas of banking, insurance, investing, and anything related to finance. See here, the clue lies in the first line only. Dash is the use of technology to deliver financial services. Technology plus finance. So this is fintech. Okay, answer is option number A. So when you use technology to deliver financial services, it is called fintech, financial technology. So this is the definition of fintech. Okay, next question. Read the question. I am going to give you 1 minute. So can you guess the answer? So centralized receipt and processing center has been set up at Reserve Bank of India for receiving complaints through physical mode, that is letter or post. This CRPC undertakes initial scrutiny and processing of these complaints, uploads them on CMS, which are then assigned to offices of RBI Ombudsman offices or CEPCs for redressal, and this CRPC has been set up at simply centralized. What is CRPC? Full form of CRPC is centralized receipt and processing center. So where this has been set up? This has been set up. This has been set up by Reserve Bank of India. Where this has been set up? This has been set up at Chandigarh. So your option is option number D, Chandigarh. Next question. The maximum compensation RBI Ombudsman can sanction to a complainant for the deficiency in service by the regulated entity as per the RBI Ombudsman scheme of 2025. So here simply, what is the maximum amount RBI Ombudsman can sanction to a customer for his complaint? What is the maximum monetary compensation? It is 20 lakh rupees for deficiency in service, and for mental harassment 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so your options are 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 30 lakh, 40 lakh, 5 lakh. So your option number B is the the right answer is option number B. Okay, it is 20 lakh rupees. 20 lakh rupees, and for mental agony and harassment it is 1 lakh rupees. Next question. Under liberalized remittance scheme, all resident or individuals, including minors, are allowed to freely remit up to dash amount as per the per financial year for any permissible current or capital account transaction or a combination of both. Simply, the question is asking what is the limit under liberalized remittance scheme of RBI. So, in a financial year, how much can be transacted or how much can be remitted? It is 2,50,000 US dollars. So answer, your options are option number A 1,50,000, option number B 2,50,000, option number C 3,50,000, option number 4 5 lakh, option number E 1 lakh. So answer is option number B 2,50,000. Next question. Which of the following document is mandatory to open an savings or current account of a partnerships? Suppose if there is a partnership firm, so which document you must take from the following? So here your options are MOU, partnership deed, certificate of registration, license from concerned department, none of the above. See here, the primary document you should take is partnership deed for a partnership firm. That is mandatory. Okay, because in the partnership deed all the details of partnership shares and who is going to operate the account and everything will be available in the partnership deed. So here option number B is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following is not a negotiable instrument under NI Act of 1881? Simple question. Which of the following is not a negotiable instrument? Okay, not a negotiable instrument. So P note, that is promissory note, is a negotiable instrument. Bill of exchange, negotiable instrument. Check, negotiable. Share certificate is not a negotiable instrument. So here option number D is the right answer. Next question. Which section of NI Act defines a check? So which section defines check under NI Act? It is section number 6. Option number A is the right answer. Next question. The term AML as per the KYC policy of RBI stands for. What is AML? Anti-money linking, anti-money laundering, account management ledger, asset management liability, applied money laws. So what is the full form of AML? It is option number B, anti-money laundering. Anti-money laundering. Next question. For low risk customer, KYC update interval is 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, never required. So it is 10 years. So here KYC update interval is for low risk, it is 10 years, and for medium risk it is 8 years, and for high risk it is 2 years. Next question. Which body is designated CKYC records registry? So which is the designated CKYC record registry? See, this question is very very important. Mark it as 5 stars. Okay, this question is invariably asked in many of the exams. This okay, in almost all the exams where KYC questions are asked, this question will be there. So which body is designated CKYC records registry? It is CERSAI. Option number C. Next question. CTR must be filed with FIU India where cash transaction aggregate to 10 lakh or more in. So what is CTR? CTR is cash transaction report. Okay, CTR means cash transaction report. And what is FIUIND? Financial intelligence unit. Okay, and the bank must submit CTR with FIU for every transaction aggregate of above 10 lakh or more in single day. Okay, in a single day, if the transaction is more than 10 lakh, then bank must report to FIU, that is Financial Intelligence Unit India. So option number B is the right answer. Next question. Which of the following is not an OVD as per the KYC norms? First of all, what is OVD? What is the full form of OVD? Officially valid document. Okay. Which of the following is not an OVD? Not an OVD. Ration card, PAN card, Aadhaar card, voter ID, both A and B. Remember, ration card and PAN card are not officially valid OVDs. So option number E, both A and B are the right answer. Next question. Read the question. So an ELSS mutual fund is a type of mutual fund that invests at least 80% of its assets in equities, offering the dual benefit of potential wealth creation and tax savings. It is specifically designed to provide tax deductions under Section 80C of Income Tax Act. What is the full form of ELSS? What is the full form of ELSS? Equity Linked Savings Scheme, ELSS. So here option number B is the right answer. And under ELSS, what is the lock-in period? What is the lock-in period under ELSS? It is 3 years. Okay. So if you invest in a ELSS mutual fund, you are going to save tax, but it will be, your amount will be locked for 3 years. You cannot withdraw your amount for at least 3 years. Next question. Which of the following instrument bears highest risk? FD, RD, mutual fund, shares of a company, debt fund. Remember, when in terms of risk, any deposits with a bank, okay, any deposits with the bank, especially whatever it may be a SB deposit or current account or FD or RD are assumed to be safest. Okay, they bear very minimal risk. Okay, so hence here question is asking highest risk. So FD low risk or almost risk is negligible. Similarly for RD also. Even debt funds are also low risk. So here options mutual fund and shares. See, mutual funds compared to shares, mutual funds are less risk. Okay, they are safe when compared to shares. So highest risk, which instrument holds? It is shares. Okay, investment in shares of a company holds highest risk. Next question. Which of the following scheme is specially designed for girl child? So following are the 5 schemes. So which of them is specially designed for a girl child? PM SBI. What is PMI? SBI Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. No. SSY. This is Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. And PMJDY Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, Atal Pension Yojana, and PMJJY Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. See, this is an insurance scheme, this is an insurance scheme, this is a pension scheme, and PM this is also insurance scheme. So your option number B is the right answer. Okay. Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana is specially designed for girl child. Next question. Investment in security market is subject to market risk. However, investment in which of the following is considered to be safer among following options? So here from the given options you have to find out the safer options. Okay, which of the following bears the minimum risk? Okay, large cap company, mid cap company, small cap company. Remember, in terms of risk, okay, here low risk and here high risk. Okay, always large cap companies bear lowest risk, then mid cap, and then small cap. Okay, small cap companies always bear highest risk. Okay, and the lowest risk is large cap companies. So your option number A is the right answer. So option number A, large cap companies bear minimum risk. Next question. Recently APY, which is a micro insurance scheme, has completed 10 years of operation. From the following identify the incorrect statement. Okay, we have to identify incorrect statement. So first statement, age limit for entry under APY is 18 to 40. This is correct. Subscriber will receive the pension after completion of 60 years of age. This is correct. After the death of subscriber, his spouse will receive the benefit. Correct. If the subscriber dies before the age of 60, spouse do not have the option to continue API account. Wrong. Okay, if the subscriber dies, the spouse can continue the account. Hence option number D is wrong option. So which is the option number E? APA premium can be paid monthly, quarterly, half yearly, and yearly. Okay, so this is also correct. So which is the incorrect statement? Option number D is the incorrect statement. Okay, so that's all from me for the Bank of Baroda scale 2. So these questions are not only important for Bank of Baroda, they are also important for any lateral entry exam or even your LBO exams where professional awareness is mentioned, or professional awareness or professional knowledge or banking awareness. If these words are used, so this video is going to be important. Okay, so if you like our videos, if you like the content, please like, share, and please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, if there are more number of subscribers, there will be more number of videos and more quality content I will be able to provide. Okay, so in case if you have any doubts, you can please contact us 9148181248, or you can even write us at bankerwings1@gmail.com. Okay, so see, Bank of Baroda exam hall ticket can be released at any point of time. So once hall ticket is released, you will be having hardly 8 to 10 days. Okay, the BOB will not give more than 8 to 10 days for the preparation. So in case if you have not prepared, please pull up your socks, start your preparation immediately. Okay, so once the hall ticket is released, I will also come up with one more video. Okay, so I think we will cover more than 200 questions for your Bank of Baroda, and from this you will get at least most of the questions will come from these topics only. Okay, so wish you all the very best. Keep studying, keep revising. Thank you.